But we're in love. We have so much love to share, Chocolate thundered. You ever thought about getting a pet? That's what the captain suggested, Tom said, eyes filling with tears. Oh, good. At least she's not insane too, the doctor snorted. Chocolate cradled Tom in his arms and said, look, all I need to know right now is if it's possible. Dr. Side said, yes, it is technically possible. But it's risky. Very risky, especially if you want multiples. But we have so much love to share, do, Tom said. I know, I heard you the first time, the doctor said. If you really love your theoretical future of offspring, then you shouldn't have anything more than twins. The more fetuses you carry, that's a strange image in my head, the more risks there are for birth defects and other complications. But we're willing to take that risk, Tom cried. We have so much love.
That man's belly's gonna be wrecked.
That you're willing to cripple your children.
Why doesn't he just install a uterus with like a power drill?
Well,
I like that idea of taking a power drill to Tom's stomach at this point.
Yes.
Don't we all?
What's the stomach? I want the head. Chocolate paused and said, well, when you put it that way... Okay, twins. Tom's face brightened. Ooh, and that way I can... breastfeed.
Yes, Paz, that's what it says.
The doctor suppressed the gag reflex that he didn't even know he had and said that would involve having milk ducts. It's a problem of elementary biology. You can make
Actually, the truth is that there's actually the possibility of having a man being capable of lactating.
But the problem is it's really, really fucking rare.
And disturbing.
It's actually about 1 in 15.
I just want to click on this thing, Galen, because I'm fucking... Oh, wow, that's too big. I can't read this right now.
Maybe if you just believe enough, you can.
I want milk to
lactate.
I want milk to shoot from my nipples.
Other Billy, you continue reading from here.
God damn it, my name's Nathan.
No, he said other Billy. Wait, who's other? Who's other Billy?
Alex.
Not me.
Hi, other.
No, I'll read this. I'll read this.
No. Other Billy. Other Billy, go.
Can I finish my chapter first?
Sure. Other.
Go for it.
Yes, fine. I can make you a set of boobies. Now just get out of my office so I can make the preparations for the procedure. You shoo them out, then groan and lean against the wall. I deserve danger pay for this.
How does one make a set of boobies? Does it involve silicone? Does it involve, like... Do you make them out of wood?
I think it may involve those strap-on boobies.
You know what? This year, when I go to Santa's workshop, I want to ask him to make me a pair of boobies.
Boobies
I used to imagine sitting on Santa's lap, and that's kind of terrifying.
How big do you want them, Jay?
Triple D. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I was thinking like C, you know.
Sounds good.
Seems fair.
Yep.
That's about right.
Baby.
Alex, you're up.
A month later, Chocolate stepped into the turbo lift to find Tuvok already there glaring at him. Is there a problem, Mr. Tuvok? What you and Mr. Perez have done defies all logic. We have love. We don't need logic, Chocolate countered. On the contrary, from what I have observed of human love, logic is sorely needed by your species, especially when it comes to breeding. Love isn't complete without children.
Screw the rules.
I just realized this could be a metaphor for all bad fan fiction.
Yeah. That is the motto for every fanfic writer ever.
Babies everywhere!
Instead of men having babies, it's don't write that.
And why, pray tell, is that? Well, just because, Chocolate thundered. So true love requires breeding for completion. That's right. What of infertile couples? I cannot talk. They're tragic and should be pitied. Tuvok raised an eyebrow. Indeed. And what of people who choose not to be parents? I'm sure they change their minds if they have children. So people who choose not to have babies would change their minds if they had babies. So they're waiting until after babies to want babies.
Because then you're royally screwed.
Fuck babies.
Pretty
Then
much.
you get pregnant. Fuck pregnancy. And they're like, yay, baby!
Unless you have an abortion while they're out.
Oh god, no!
Yeah, but then they wouldn't be parents yet. And then this guy's just saying, well, yeah, then they're... Oh, well, anyways.
Or just shove them back in there.
Read the time paradox!
Just finish reading the
I wouldn't try
goddamn
that.
story.
I take it you do not see the logical flaw in your argument. I already told you, we have love. We don't need logic. The turbo lift doors opened and Chakotay stormed out. Tuvok raised his eyebrow once more and suppressed the urge to swear. Scrolling down. 5 months later, B'Elanna? Oh well, it's B. B and Harry sat aghast in the dining hall as Tom walked into his maternity smock. Harry, please tell me that you think he's insane. He's definitely insane. Totally off his rocker, Harry said. Male pregnancy is just wrong. Seven sat down next to him and added, the Borg never assimilated any species that had attempted male pregnancy. Mr. Paris is clearly an anomaly. You mean freak, B said. I failed to see the difference. Tom walked over with a tray heaped with food and asked, mind if I sit with you folks? Sure, go ahead, Harry said. Tom sat down with his tray and then sat down with a sigh. Tom Jr. and Chakotay Jr. are really getting heavy. Wait, how long?
It was a time skip.
3 months. No, a month. Wait, no, 6 months. Never mind.
He said before wolfing down his food. The other three at the table found themselves
Oh, never mind.
Just read the fucking
Continue.
story, Billy.
The other...
Earlier
Wait, I
it said
thought that was other
5
Billy.
months later, now it says 6 months.
Am I Billy
Other
or
Billy,
other
read
Billy?
the fucking story.
The other... The other three at the table found themselves turning green at the gills as they watched him tear into his jellyfish pie. Because jellyfish pie is sexy. He appeared to be the only one in the dining hall who'd had the guts to try it. Once he finished, he looked up and said, hey, does this smock make me look fat? B shook her head and said, nah, you look great. Felt? Oh well. Yes, you look quite fat. Seven said? Yeah. Tom's eyes grew wide. I do.
Killer 7?
You are 6 months pregnant with twins. Your belly is swollen. You are starting to develop breast tissue. I thought it was breast issue. Breast tissue, and are not wearing a bra to keep it from sagging. Ooh, a man in a bra. And you have a predominant double chin. If your pregnancy continues to follow normal human patterns, this trend will only increase over the next 3 months. Then, after you give birth by cesarean section, you will have the prominent flab around your midsection, which will not go away for several months. And then, only if you do rigorous exercise, which you are unlikely to have time to do, as you will be caring for infants. Of course, as you are a male, this might not be the pattern for you to follow. You could very well keep the weights forever. Tom burst into tears and fled the mess hall. Strolling down. Seven turned to B and said, you are right, he is a freak. And you rock, he said, reaching out to high-five Seven.
Can I read this one?
You can read it.
Go ahead, Billy.
Yay. 2 months later, Chakotay and Tom sat in the corner of Sandrine's. You don't love me anymore, Tom sulked. That's not true, Pumpkin. Why don't you... Why don't you make the thing that's
Love.
terrifying? Yes.
Sex.
Man
me.
sex, 2 men getting it on, you know, up the ass.
They're
You can
tickling
take
each
my
other's
hole
elbows.
and ram it down your hole. Now, fuck it.
Because I don't want to hurt the babies. You know you can't hurt the babies by having sex. But what if I jiggle them or something?
So they're boobs now?
Shut it, other Billy.
My uterus isn't connected to anything. You can't jiggle them. Oh, nice. It's because I'm fat, isn't it? Not bad, baby. You're carrying my love children. I just want to keep you and the baby safe. You don't love me because I'm fat, Tom cried, bursting into tears. No, Snookums, that's not true. Janeway threw down her pool cue, which... What? Never mind.
Pool
Yo,
cue.
that's it! I can't take this anymore! Chakotay and Tom looked over at wide eyes. We're having a private discussion, Captain, Chakotay said, wrapping his arm protectively around Tom. In a public place! Look, if you two are determined to live on every bad pregnancy stereotype, you have the decency to do it in the privacy of your own quarters. Stereotype? Tom sniffed. Yes, stereotype. Real women don't act like that when they're pregnant, Theo said. Actually, I thought that was Tom. Never mind. I concur, Seven added. The Borg never simulated any women who were nearly as histrionic as you have during your pregnancy. Now, maybe you think this is cute or endearing, Janeway said. However, as a woman, I am insulted that you feel this is appropriate behavior during pregnancy. Snap out of it. Everyone else in Sandrine stood up and clapped. Chakotay took Tom's hand and stormed out of the holodeck. I should have done that months ago, Janeway said, then turned back to the pool table. Rack 'em up, Neelix. Rubber bridge. Okay. Chakotay rushed Tom to sick bay, lying down on a bio bed. Oh, God. Practice your breathing, Tom. Doesn't need to do that, the doctor said. He's having a C-section, you moron. Right, Chakotay said. Push, Tom! Push your uterus out of your stomach! The doctor looked at the hypo spray in his hand and shrugged and pressed it against Chakotay's neck. Chakotay instantly passed out. Doc, Tom asked weakly. Be right back. I need to reload this for you. Janeway stepped into the sick bay and asked, so, how are the babies doing? Oh, my eyes! She turned away from the sight of Tom happily breastfeeding his new twins. Breastfeeding is perfectly natural, Captain, Chakotay said. I didn't realize you were such a prude. It's not natural for men to do it, Janeway said, peering out cautiously from between her fingers and snapping them shut again. Let me know when you're done. I love them already, Tom said. I want more. Janeway looked over at the doctor with horror. Do something, she mouthed silently. Gentlemen, it's Mr. Paris. It's the first human male to actually go through a pregnancy. I think we should study him for a few years before attempting this again. We need to make sure that his health hasn't been compromised in any way. Compromised? Chakotay said, what do you mean? Well, the human male body wasn't built for this. For all we know, doing it twice could be lethal. I don't care, Tom said. I want more. You have no idea how satisfying it is to breastfeed. Janeway retched. Darling, Chakotay said, I'm still in tears. I couldn't stand to lose you. But, sweetie! No, I won't risk you. And that's final, Chakotay said. Janeway and the doctor sighed in relief. What can we circumcise then? Tom asked. That's mutilation, Chakotay asked. But all the men in my family are circumcised. I wouldn't do that to my sons. Janeway rolled her eyes, slapped the doctor's mobile hollow emitter on his arm, and the two of them left the bickering couple alone in the sick bay. There's only so much a reasonable human being or hologram could take in one day. The end.
Yay!
That was...
Eat your hog